Okay. So here it is. Here it is. The news. Yes. More of what I was talking about earlier. Yes, Dragonflight is going to be the most, the best, the greatest alt-friendly expansion that has ever existed. And more just keeps coming out to show that. So you guys know how we have our little catalyst here, the Sepulchre of the First One stuff, so we can get our tier sets. We already know that that's going to be in Dragonflight. What's news today about that is gaining Inspiration Catalyst charges, which you will need to upgrade to tier set things, right? Taking any piece of gear and turning it into tier gear will be account-wide. The latest Dragonflight Beta build has some new information about how players will obtain their tier sets through the Inspiration Catalyst and Dragonflight, and it looks like gaining charges will be account-wide. So as of right now on the beta build, you gain these inspiration charges, which you'll have to use to convert whatever your normal piece of gear is into tier gear. That currency will be account-wide. Now, we're not exactly sure how to earn that currency yet. It just says complete group activities to earn across all characters. We're not sure what group activities qualifies as. In this article, they're speculating that it could be, clearing a raid or completing a row of the Great Vault. We're not sure yet. But whatever it is, it'll be account-wide. Now, per account, it looks like, not per account, but per character, you'll have 6 charges per character. So it's a use them or lose them tactic. So if you've geared the hell out of your main, use them on your alt. But that's a great thing, and it's just another way that Dragonflight is becoming one of the most, if not the most, alt-friendly expansion I've ever seen. Hey Sam, loading my PC, just got, no problem, okay. Yeah, no, it is awesome. It's some awesome stuff for sure. And it just brings in more of that alt-friendliness that I've been talking about, where right now we're just running through raids and gearing out our characters on normal and heroic. You're going to be able to gear them out even easier in Dragonflight, so that's great. Okay, so here are the official Blizzard previews for the new Dragonflight dungeons. Yeah, so we got 8 of them. 8 new dungeons. I'm not going to read every single detail here, but just some of the previews. So the Ruby Life Pool. An ancestral nesting ground for all 5 flights. The Ruby Pools are a sacred place, and the Red Dragonflight, whose charge is to nurture all life, protect these pools, and the future of the Dragonkin held within. So this is like a nesting ground. So the Ruby Pools are essentially the nesting ground of the dragons, where they lay their eggs, where they get it out. It's where the magic happens. That's what it looks like. The next one is, we have Ruby Life Pools. Neltharus. These guys look really cool. These like fiery looking giants. I haven't seen these in game yet, but we'll check them out when they do come out. Beneath the Obsidian Citadel lies Neltharus, home to the Black Dragonflight's horde and the secrets behind their legendary forging. When the Desjardins, who are these guys, when the Desjardins woke from their slumber, they chose Neltharus as the point of entry for their attack. Surprised to find it deserted, they quickly laid claim to the secrets for themselves, as well as the rest of the Obsidian Citadel. Oh shit. Good morning, Lucian. How's it going? The next one is the Azuraspan, the Brackenhide Hollow. Oh, so this is like this is a Gnoll dungeon. Yeah. Brackenhide Hollow is the largest Gnoll settlement in the Dragon Isles, home to the townspeakable danger. Decay seeps from the hollow, spreading among all the Gnoll tribes in the Azuraspan and threatening to rot away all life. In the heart of the hollow lies the leader of the Brackenhide, and the knowledge she gleefully shares with her withered kin. So these dumbass Gnolls basically settled in around a corrupted freaking hole, and now that shit's leaking out and corrupting them all and messing them all up. Nice, and we got to get in there and kill them now. That's essentially the man. These Gnolls always get the short end of the stick. Okay. The next one is the Azura Vault. This one looks really cool. I've seen pictures of this one a couple times now. Long ago, Malygos created the Azura Vault as a place for Cindergosa to catalog the story and store away curious magical artifacts he found. Locked away and deserted millennia ago, the vault has since fallen into despair, leaving it vulnerable to attacks from without and within. Oh shit. Okay. There's a raid there's a dungeon that this reminds me of, honestly. Back from was it BC? Yeah, or no, it was Wrath. It was Wrath. It was the one with the multiple platforms. You guys remember it? The Nexus, exactly. Yes, Doctor, the Nexus. Yeah, it reminds me of the Nexus dungeon. It was a dungeon that I honestly hated. I still remember not liking that dungeon, but the look of the different platforms floating kind of reminds me of that. The Nokhud Offensive. All right, here's one in the Onahara Plains, which is one of the places that people like to get a lot of. Yeah. After Clan Nokhud captured the ancient eagle spirit Onahara, civil war spread across the Onahara Plains like wildfire. To the other clans, Onahara is more than a mere spirit. She is a goddess. Primalists summon elemental forces, and necromancers command the spirits of legendary centaur. Beset by enemies, the other Marek clans rally. The Nokhud, my god, these names. The Nokhud tyrant Balakar Khan watches from afar, bellowing commands. Relentless enemy offensives will continue until the forces submit. The battlefield awaits. So I think this is that open dungeon that everyone's been talking about, where you can like dragonfly in the dungeon. Yeah, so the dragon flying around in this dungeon should be cool. Tundra, I don't see NQ. Re-queue. Make sure you re-queue. Legacy of Tyr, we know all about this one. We'll be getting this one soon. After returning to the Dragon Isles, Queen Alexstrasza learns of another disc locked away in Uldaman. One that holds the memories of Tyr himself. Believe this knowledge is needed to restore the power of the aspects. Alexstrasza has asked her mortal allies to brave the perils of Uldaman and recover Tyr's memories to secure the future of dragonkind. So that's why we're going in there. That makes sense now, because the aspects gave up their powers at the end of Cataclysm, and now the Legacy of Tyr, there is a memory, I guess, in there that can restore their powers. Yeah, it definitely sounds cool as fuck. I agree. I totally agree with that. I love knowing the story behind the dungeon. Just makes the dungeon that much more fun. So Zone at Thaldraszus. This one is the Halls of Infusion. Halls of Infusion. Deep beneath Tyrhold lies the Halls of Infusion. Its structure was built upon an ancient wellspring, the waters of which were channeled by Keeper Tyr to feed the life pools of the Red Flight. Now remember, the story behind the dragons is the Titans basically poisoned their water to turn them from proto-drakes into the dragons that we know today. And some of the proto-drakes are upset with that, hence the reason for the first raid that we're doing. They're rising up against what had happened to them. So let's continue to read here. Now that the Dragon Isles have reawoken, primalist forces have invaded these halls. Have they come to destroy the facility or reveal the secrets Tyr left behind? Very cool. And we're going to get some of these elemental invasions out in the real world. One of the places is going to be on Goro Crater, so we'll be doing those real soon. November 15th, the second phase of the pre-patch drops, and we'll be getting those. Here's the last one, the Algathar Academy. Long ago, the great Algathar Academy was a place of higher learning for all dragons. Though it fell dormant with the rest of the Isles, it has reopened and is back under the guidance of head teacher Daragosa. In a series of exciting new changes, the Academy is currently seeking new students from all walks of life, not just dragons, as well as volunteers, to help it back to the bustling halls of education it once was. Those who walk the Academy grounds are sure to learn something new. This is the Hogwarts of dragons? Is that what they're telling me? I just realized something. Gryffindor. Ravenclaw. Slytherin. Hufflepuff. I don't know why this has never clicked with me before. This is the fucking Hogwarts of dragons. What the hell? I don't know why I've never even noticed this. For some reason, when they're talking about a school and an academy for dragons, dude, they got the houses. They got the literal same. They're the same colors. Red Gryffindor, yellow Hufflepuff, green Slytherin, blue Ravenclaw. What? You're a wizard, Alex Strasser. What the hell? Yeah, that's crazy. You heard it here first, guys. The Dragon Academy is actually the Hogwarts of World of Warcraft. There you go. Red is Slytherin? What are you talking about? Get the heck out of here. Green is Slytherin. I know, because that's my house. Okay? Yeah, that's crazy. What the hell? So if anyone, Colemans, yes, thank you for the summon. Anyone else still waiting in queue to get in here, that's really it for WoW News today, guys. That's all the dungeons. That's everything we have to talk about. It is time to kill Anduin. Get into this. Let's do it. I'm ready. I hope you're ready. We're going to finish out this clear. And we're going to start a heroic raid as well.